Welcome to the Business Buyer Diaries. My name is Nathan Platter. I'm a full-time employee, and I bought a business. I did everything right, from finding the deal, handling all the due diligence on 63 opportunities, and ultimately bought a profitable gym. And boy, was I in for a big surprise as a new owner. I chronicled everything in real time, including the biggest wins to the stressful nights at 2 a.m. I'm sharing my journey without sugarcoating anything, so you don't make the same mistakes that I did. Here's today's episode. So I wanted to give a little bit of the hiring and CEO advice and tips today. So I'm still working a day job. I'm in charge of managing and developing, and I'm kind of onboarding, but I'm just managing and developing someone on my team. And something I'm realizing, you do a 30, 60, 90 plan, or you want to be a good manager or a good boss. And so you map out, here's what their future is. Here's their growth plan. Here's how they can develop, and here's how you can help them become this massive contributor to the organization and make you look good. Part of the process, though, is you need to figure out how it's a balance, and you want to do both. You want to get value out of these people. Selfishly, they would need to bring money or cut costs for the organization, which helps you meet your quota as a team lead or a manager or whatever. But you also need to keep their growth and their career in mind. And what comes to mind is I'm mapping out 3 or 4 projects for one of my team members, and all of them could be hey, I don't have time for a project A, so take on project A. Or I'm just swamped. I'm going to give you project B because this is something that will help with a future initiative. And those are good. Those are helpful for the business. But if this person got laid off or they wanted to leave us, they need something for their resume. They need to be hireable. And they need to build their portfolio and build their skill sets. Or if they stay, even better, they have more skill sets. Or if they go elsewhere, did you help them and their career growth, or did you just try to get what you can from them? And so one of the 4 projects I'm thinking of for this person, rather than just hey, do this, make this report, make this migration, make this task happen, giving them hey, here's the project that we need to do. No one's done it before, so here it is. You can design it, whether it's with the tools that we have or new tools that you think we'll need. Give someone some leadership and some ownership on their day-to-day so that they can start getting prepared and ready to be a leader or to be a higher performing contributor, and give them some ways to make their resume bolster and be a little bit stronger. Because selfishly, if you're only trying to get stuff from them and they're not able to articulate what they do, you're going to have a miserable person that doesn't know what they did for your company. And if they ever did want to leave, which it'll happen, let's be real, they need to have something that's going to put them in a better spot, and they can look back and say, yeah, this company, this manager, they cared about me. Here's where they gave me some freedom. Here's where I had to put blinders on and get my role. But here's where they really trusted me, and here's what I delivered, and where they can really shine. So that's all I wanted to say. I had to do it in 10 seconds. Give people projects that improve their resumes and add value to the organization. Sometimes you can focus on just the organization, but don't remember that they have a life and a career ahead of them. Give them projects where they can add a little more of a stronger resume to it. This has been another episode of the Business Buyer Diaries. Subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. I hope you're realizing that business ownership is no cakewalk. Check the podcast notes for a link to the DIY due diligence program, the complete list of show sponsors, and for media inquiries. Music written and composed by Wes Schrock. I'm your host, Nathan Platter. Join me again on the next one.